Welcome back. This is Terra 162, and this is going to be the next episode of Creeper World Anniversary Edition. Last mission we did Hope, so now let's go to Taurus. Rift complete. We have rifted to the next world. Now that our journey has begun, our goal is to leave each world as quickly as possible. On each world we visit, the Creeper will be hunting us. It has destroyed thousands of worlds and won't hesitate to destroy the few of us that remain. Commander, I have some bad news. Our first rift jump has erased our databanks. We've lost valuable nanoschematics. As we visit new worlds, we will have to collect whatever technology we find to rebuild our databanks. Scanners indicate that there is some small good news to report. There is a nanoschematic for building relays at the bottom of our console. We need to collect this tech and then activate the rift tokens. I keep saying tokens. Totems. I recommend building 1 or 2 blasters and using them to push back the creeper that is headed this way from the south. Move your blasters forward slowly, a small jump at a time. Each time you jump, build collectors behind the blasters to extend our network. Once we get the nanoschematics connected to our network, we will be able to build relays again. And once we can build relays, we can quickly build a network to connect and charge the totems. Now, get busy, Commander. Our lives depend on you. All right, well, let's start off by just totally filling this place up. Yeah. There we go. All right. Next step is we're going to build a blaster. And if you look, there's actually a deficit over here. So we have this little energy bar. Collection, that's how much we collect, and depletion, that is how much we are using. And then deficit is, of course, deficit. That's the difference between collection and depletion and how there's a deficit from what we intend to do. Mission time, it affects our score. And so the longer it takes you to finish the mission, the lower your score. So let's get pushing. We got to make our way out of here. We need to make sure that we collect enough energy to keep our blasters charged. And that should do it. We're going to have a huge deficit, which is not good on any like traditional mission. But for this one, it's not really that big of a deal. Oh, and there are elevations, you can tell. So this elevation right here is the lowest on the right. And then there's like this little island of elevation. The walls kind of slow the creeper down. Like if you have a complete wall, it will stop it, but the creeper slowly damages it over time. And this is kind of the mid elevation. It is equal to this one. And then this is the highest elevation. You can tell from the darkness of the terrain underneath. Now, since this guy's full, we're going to move him over here. And we are going to place this guy right here and start working on building a network. I'm gonna move him again. So keeping the creeper contained is pretty easy on the earlier levels, but once you start pushing farther in, it can get quite demanding on your energy reserve. Because as you notice right here, this is pretty much just collecting, whereas this one is hindering us for now. Good thing about the blasters is you can move them into the creeper, and they will, as you can see, take over ground. And we pretty much own this area as long as we keep a blaster right here. So I'm going to put it right here and place another collector. Relays would be faster, but I personally like building collectors. But occasionally you have no choice but to place a relay. So it is what it is. There we go. Now we should have a lot more energy coming in. As you can see, we have 2.8 and we're only using 0.5. So we're going to build another blaster here, and we are going to move it down here. Oh no, I moved the turret, and as you can see, our collectors got smashed, basically. Which isn't good, but I mean, we can rebuild. As you can see, we now have a deficit, and our collection and depletion is almost equal, but now we're getting more energy. Have another turn over here, blaster. And now let's build a few more collectors. Start getting even more. Shouldn't need many more now. We should just connect some relays. And span across the map. And now we just wait. We needed to build these blasters here to help contain and drain the creeper, because eventually it can overtake your position. Because it fills up, you can tell how the creeper is darker. So this is like the base creeper, and then this is like second elevation. If you look at this marker right here, it'll tell you what the elevation is. So this is the highest because it's fully kind of like that tan color and that white square. And now then that's, you know, the second to highest. Yeah, you guys get it. So I'm going to fast forward through this point, because this mission is pretty much done. It's just a waiting game. So, see you guys in a minute. And now the rift is completed. So we are going to send our ship there. Luckily it's automatic and we don't have to worry about that. But unfortunately, as you see, as the ship disconnects, we lose power. So all this is for naught. And mission completed. I will see you guys next episode.